Hey guys, it's Quinn, and in episode 3 of the fundraising series, we'll be taking a look at the fever dream of a film, 2003's Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat stars Mike Myers in what is a pretty star-studded cast with Alec Baldwin, Kelly Preston, and Dakota Fanning in actually one of her earliest roles, just to name a few. Mike Myers is the star of the show, and we'll talk about him later, but the story itself is a necessary prerequisite for just the bloodbath of this rant to come. The story is needlessly convoluted, but the crux of it is pretty simple. Alec Baldwin's character, whose name is, Quinn, is pretty much a con artist who is trying to swindle this mother of a single-parent household. At the same time, the Cat in the Hat comes to town, and chaos ensues. On paper, it's a perfect plot to make metaphors about family, trust, while also allowing inroads for humor and action. This is what makes the books in general great, and this is what the filmmakers were intending, I hope, labeling this as an adventure, comedy, and family film on IMDb. What we get instead, though, was this, and I cannot emphasize this enough. This all happens in a 2-minute-long scene.
Here to tell us about his astounding product for making cupcakes, all the way from Cheshire, England, please welcome me! Hello! To the amazing Cupcakeinator. I'm so excited! This amazing device can instantly make cupcakes out of anything that you have in the kitchen. Anything. I'll get you, and I'll look like a bloody accident. You.
Cat, your tail.
Son of a bitch!
Now, I'm not going to stand here holier than thou and pretend that I didn't enjoy this film. I actually enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was hilarious. The issue, however, was that the entertainment that I was gaining from it as a college student is very different from what they were intending. We can blame it anyone's feet for this. You could blame it on Alec Baldwin for acting like he was on some sort of amphetamine the entire time. You can blame the director for making jokes that were appropriate for a South Park episode, but not a Dr. Seuss film. Or you could target the studio, who decided that they were just going to target any demographic instead of kids in this case. But at the end of the day, it really does all come back to the man himself, Mike Myers. I mean, God, where do you start? I personally, again, found the guy hilarious, but more because Mike Myers decided to turn the role into just a psycho cat in a children's movie more than anything else. I mean, Jesus, he's so aggressive that his Shrek character is even ostensibly at least more calm and cool, and he literally played an ogre in that film. I don't think, though, that any rant or rave can top the description that you can get in just this brutal quote on IMDb. According to Mike Myers, less than a month before the film was released, the producers made plans for a sequel based on the book sequel, The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. However, Dr. Seuss's widow was so appalled by this movie that she decided to reject any future live-action adaptation of her late husband's work. The sequel, of course, was canceled. Jesus. Now, I know I'm being tough, but as a children's film, there really is just no redeeming factors. Hell, Paris Hilton has a cameo that I think was edited out of the Austin Powers films by accident. That being said, I know that this isn't a channel where 5-year-olds are watching my reviews, so I'll say this as clearly as YouTube will allow me. If you're in the state of Colorado, Washington, now Illinois, or California, and over the age of 18, or over the age of 21, effectively anywhere, this will probably be one of the funniest movies you've ever seen. So, in a shocking twist, as long as you are not a child or a part of a family, I'd highly recommend this film for all the wrong reasons. Now, usually at the end of the review, I'll give my final thoughts, but this film is just such a meme, honestly, that I'm going to pile on at this point. As such, I decided to write a little Dr. Seuss-esque poem of my own to really crystallize how I feel about this film. There once was a time so dreary and poor, yet friends at Quincy took advantage and piled on some more. Review Cat in the Hat, they said. It will be fun. Yet the movie was such shit, I've been reduced to writing a pun. A film stars Mike Myers, whose best years are behind him, playing an overweight cat who belongs in an asylum. And of course, the big bad's name ends with Quinn, for with Cat in the Hat, not even this reviewer can win. This video was sponsored by a resident of East Washington State. This channel is committed to giving every American an equal opportunity in this country, which is why all proceeds will be donated to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. If you're interested in sponsoring a future review video, please feel free to fill out the poll in the description below. Thank you for watching, and remember, black, white, left, and right, we're all in this together. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.